Hello to all the beautiful twin flames joining us on this twin flame divine masculine energy reading. As always, welcome to our channel where we delve into the mystical realm of the twin flame journey. I am Laurentiu, a master certified ascension coach and your guide for today's energy reading. Don't forget to subscribe to keep in touch for more reading. In today's reading, we start with the energy of like the divine masculine. What is the divine masculine and what does the divine masculine feel? So, the energy of the divine masculine and where he's at feels like the divine masculine has managed to move through some blocks and right now is just receiving some spiritual abundance. It's able to receive from God. That means that he has given in some way. And it feels a bit like your work, the divine feminine, that are listening right now, have done good work that it's helping your divine masculine, like really be helped and supported in moving forward in their own journey, in their own progress to be able to come together with you. That's beautiful because that means you really love your divine masculine. As to be able to do the inner work, even if your divine masculine is not doing anything for you, that's real unconditional love. Because you love your twin flame no matter what is doing. No matter what the divine masculine is doing, with the divine feminine, it's healing. That's unconditional love. And that really will attract the divine masculine to the divine feminine. And this is a really big piece of that is that um you could just do nothing about your twin flame and see, okay, my twin flame is not doing anything, so I'm not going to do anything because my twin flame needs to do the first step. If you do that, you're going to wait a lot and nothing is going to happen. But if you start doing yourself something, at least you're going to make progress. At least you're going to attract forward and you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do no matter what my twin does. And that will be a really great state to be in because uh, the next card that we're getting that connects with what I'm speaking right now is you are protected, you are safe. So you are safe in this process. And the divine masculine is feeling more safer because of this love that's coming to team. And don't don't allow yourself to get into like, oh well, he's not doing anything, I'm doing all the work, doing all the inner work. Does it matter who does the inner? No, like what matters is that one of you does the inner work, that one of you is healing. And in this case, feels like the divine family is more inclined to do the inner work, and that's okay. I feel like there are some men here that are doing work, and for them, like just seems like their work finally pays off, and they're receiving, and they feel safe. And in the end, the this journey it's about are you gonna just go for the outcome or are you gonna go for the process? Depending on that, you're gonna have success or not. If you go for the outcome, you're not gonna have success. If you go for the process, you're gonna have success because you're gonna focus on doing the work rather than focusing on when is my twin flame going to be next to me. When is the divine masculine? Stop and look at me and tell me that he loves me. That is very time consuming and doesn't really work. So, moving forward, it's change and transformation. Yeah, seems like here your twin flame or the divine masculine, to put it that way, is changing and transforming. It's really shifting his energy. It's with all this spiritual abundance, seems like he's starting to use it in his life since he's starting to feel safe to change himself, to transform and have more love, to be more loving. And the process is going to look different for everybody or every divine masculine. But just know that, this process is safe and this is helping us from the divine feminine feel better because the divine masculine changing and healing helps as well the divine feminine because they're one. And of course, the other way around. So just know that he is changing in a better, in the better I know. And he is starting to feel his feelings, to honor his own emotions. A couple of weeks ago, I know I was speaking about the divine masculine, just not understanding their own feelings, not knowing how they feel, or to know if they could accept their own feelings, their own emotions, or just see, okay, yeah, they feel love towards somebody, towards their twin flame, but they're not accepting that they have that. Well, now it feels like they're starting to honor that more, honor their own feelings more, honor how they feel and what they experience. And that's great. It's great that they're starting to honoring that. They're starting to be more themselves. That's great because that means the divine feminine does the same. And that will help the relationship go faster together in a very beautiful way and peaceful way. And through this process, some of you, some of the divine feminines here are maybe going to feel a bit triggered about that, about the divine masculine starting to recognize their feelings, because it feels like there is still this resentment from the divine feminine of like, why don't you do it when I tell you? Why don't you do as I tell you? And that is abusive. Just going to put it out there to be like that, because ultimately, like, if you really want to see your divine masculine, feel the feelings when you desire to, rather than act from a powerless space that why didn't you do it when I told you so, that's a powerless way to communicate. To actually put it in a more positive light, to a more empowering, that would be okay. My twin flame is not doing what I desire. I'm gonna mirror that, I'm gonna heal it, and I'm gonna attract it. And then the divine masculine is gonna act as you desire because you healed it within, not because you control it to be, but because you loved yourself enough for that to happen. And that is possible. That can happen. So know that that is 100% possible. Just accept that about the process. And if you don't trust me, just do it yourself and see it. If you don't experience that, just write to me and we can speak about it. I can see how maybe like the inner work that you're doing is maybe not complete, and I can help you to complete it. So you can see that this process can really work and you can really experience a lot of love into your life, into your union. And just know that the divine masculine seems to be is supported by God and is guided by God in every moment. And just I think this is more like a reassurance that yeah, divine masculine is, you know, supported by God as the divine feminine it is. There's no difference. And they are loved. They are desired to heal. They kind of like have this, God has the desire to help them heal. So you don't have to worry if you're a divine feminine and you worry about your divine masculine. Just surrender and just know that, the divine masculine is doing their best and they are supported by God in this process. And they're connecting deeper and deeper with their heart, with the sound of God. And that should be just like a deeper reassurance that, yeah, they are on their path. They are doing their best here. They are doing all these things right now to progress in their journey. And they don't want to give up. They're actually like doing everything that they can right now. And if the divine feminine just, does more inner work, well, that just helps them connect deeper with God, with their inner voice and intuition. Because God and inner intuition will always guide them back to the divine feminine. No question asked about that because it's just how it works. Speaking it from personal experience, I mean, in my case, it was more like me being the divine masculine. I was the one who actually like, did initiated with the inner work, and my twin from Alexandra was the one who was focusing more on her career, her life purpose. And then the more I healed, the more I helped her. And the more she worked, the more she helped me. And then like we got together in this process. So I see as well with Alexandra always reflecting to me. Or like I see at Alexandra when she hears or something, She was upset with me. She hears that, she feels better, I feel better, and then I can act the way she desires me to act. So it's possible for you too. Don't forget you have support. Uh, Leave in the comments if you need anything or if you have any questions remaining about that. And if you need any support, check the links in the description and we can have a session. You can come to a group coaching, you can have a reading, whatever you need is there for you. So, thank you for joining me in this reading. If you found this reading enlightening, don't forget to comment and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And I wish you many blessings on your journey towards your harmonious twin flame union.